Right now on 10 News at 6, classmates honoring a local high school football star killed in a tragic accident.
A trainer describes the chaos as he raced to save horses and pull a woman from the flames of the lilac fire.
And a local teen's inspiring story helping fellow amputees all around the country.
But right now, students remembering their classmate and high school football star killed in a tragic crash.
Our 10 News reporter Emily Thode is live at Granite Hills High School, where a candlelight vigil is planned for William Burton. Emily.
Yeah, I was speaking with a teacher and he told me that it's been a very tough week for staff and students here at Granite Hills High School. Take a look behind me. You can see they're getting ready for a candlelight vigil for William Burton. Burton, just 17 years old, high school senior. He was killed Monday in a car crash. It happened in Alpine. Burton and two other students had just left a football banquet, end of the year, a celebration. And he was riding, according to the CHP, he was riding in a Jeep, but he was in the back of the Jeep and there's no seat in the back of the Jeep and there was no seat belts. They ended up getting in a car crash with another car and Burton was killed. So I want to take you back out here live and I can show you that people are wearing the white shirts that have the hashtag Burton Strong, and they show his numbers 19, and also he played baseball as well. His number was 21. A very popular student, and there was a bus that just pulled up, we believe, dropping people off. So there's expected to be quite a few people here tonight. It is open to the public. It starts at 7 p.m. here at Granite Hills High School in El Cajon. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Emily. New at 6 o'clock, a heroic rescue amid the chaos of last week's lilac fire. A trainer pulling a woman from those flames. 10 News reporter Steve Fiorina is live in Del Mar. And Steve, you spoke to that trainer who risked his life to save others.
He did. These stalls were just flaming and filled with smoke. He heard a scream and ran into one. It was so thick he couldn't even see.
Come on, Mama. Come on.
Cell phone video from last Thursday shows the craziness as flames raced through the stables at San Luis Rey Down. Trainer Manny Calvario was in the midst of it, freeing horses and pulling his neighbor, Martine Beloc, out of a burning stall.
You can see nothing. So she was in her way, and I meet her like right here at the very end. I heard her screaming, and I ran right into it. I couldn't even see it. So I just grabbed it, and I only carried like a few feet away from where all that smoke was.
She was rushed to a hospital, while Manny went back to saving horses, about 40 of them.
At that moment, I didn't care about the fire, but if the roof was going to fall on me, I just want to get them safe.
It was an emotional day for all the trainers.
It's hard to talk about because, you know, you see so many things that you wish you hadn't, and you know, I never want to go through that again. And
Manny spoke to Martine's husband this morning.
He says she's doing great, slowly coming back, and now she is able to hear people.
The trainer has all his horses back, but his personal belongings are gone. He lived at the stables. Everything burned.
I lost absolutely everything, even my passport.
People have been generous, though, with donations, a GoFundMe page.
I just got to thank you, everybody, and because they are great people.
He's happy he was able to help, but the death of one horse in particular is still affecting him. We'll share that with you at 7. Live in Del Mar, Steve Fiorina, 10 News.
Thank you, Steve. The city of San Diego has a new tool to help battle future wildfires. Today, the city announced it bought a Firehawk helicopter. It's a modified version of a military Black Hawk, capable of dropping 1,000 gallons of water at once. It cost nearly $20 million. The city expects to have it by fall of next year.
Support is pouring in for the family of a local firefighter killed battling the Thomas fire in Ventura County. This GoFundMe account has already raised almost $200,000. 45 minutes ago, this was about $180,000, so a lot of people are helping out. 32-year-old Cory Iverson had a 2-year-old daughter, and his wife is expecting their second daughter this spring. He was stationed out of Del Zura. CAL FIRE is still investigating what led to his death. We have a link to that GoFundMe page on 10news.com.
Meantime, more evacuations have been lifted in the Thomas fire, but that blaze is still growing. CAL FIRE reports it's burned more than 252,000 acres. That's bigger than the city of San Diego. It's been holding at 35% containment since last night. The fire destroyed 972 buildings. So far, it's cost nearly $75 million to fight it, with flames continuing to threaten 18,000 structures in Ventura and Santa Barbara counties. The cause is still under investigation.
And if you saw smoke over the North County today, don't worry. Camp Pendleton officials tell us they have a fire on base and it's under control. Pictures and video of that smoke started popping up on social media a little before noon today. Viewers told us they could see that smoke from Fallbrook to Oceanside. Had them worried, of course, about another big North County fire. The officials tell us that fire started during training. It spread to about 15 acres, but it never threatened any buildings. And we sent out this alert at the first signs of the Camp Pendleton fire. Get breaking news alerts on your phone by downloading it free from the App Store.
Well, new developments now. No bail for the man prosecutors say stabbed another man 66 times and then dumped his body in a barrel in the Bay. Just hours ago, Tim Cook appeared in court where he's being charged with first-degree murder. A judge ordered us to blur his face. Prosecutors say Cook has 6 prior felony convictions, including attempted murder, for which he served 17 years. They have not said anything about a motive in the case.
County Animal Services is hoping to find a new home for a dog that was found nearly starved to death in Logan Heights. So they named him Bruno. They picked him up on December the 6th, so severely neglected they didn't think that he would survive. Well, since then, Bruno's gained about 10 pounds and he is on his way to getting healthy. Well, now Animal Services is working to find that gentle giant a caring home and hunting down the person that abused him.
What we're looking for is who owned this sweetheart of a dog, who did this to him, and who allowed him to almost starve to death.
Animal Services is accepting adoption applications through December the 20th. They're hoping to find him a new home by Christmas.
Well, Highway Patrol is investigating after a man was hit and killed while trying to cross the freeway. This was on the 8 near Hotel Circle just after midnight. Our 10 News breaking news tracker was the first camera on scene. A driver called and said he had clipped the pedestrian with his mirror. Moments later, another driver called CHP saying she ran someone over. When CHP got to the scene, they found the pedestrian dead.
Police are trying to figure out how a home invasion burglar managed to steal a squad car, and then even worse, that burglar dumped that car into Mission Bay. Police say this man and a woman burst into a house in Pacific Beach. They robbed the couple who lived there this morning. So then police showed up quickly and chased the man down, but the woman stole a police car and drove it into the bay. 10 News talked to a witness who spoke with the woman after she got out of the water.
The girl came running over and jumped in my car and said, "Can I get a ride?" And I didn't know she was soaking wet at the time.
Well, police caught that woman shortly after.
Cooler temperatures at night are putting San Diego's homeless population in danger. Today, firefighters had to rescue one group from the Cabrillo Bridge at Balboa Park. People walking by heard someone underneath a manhole cover that had been sealed shut. Firefighters pried it open and got the man out, then found 2 more people inside.
The reason why I chose to come into the bridge is it's really cold. It's really cold. I'm trying to get into a rehab program, but shelters, they're all full. You know, I've already been to like 6 here in San Diego.
Firefighters say the city seals the manhole covers to keep people from getting into the bridge.
In City Heights, a man is dead after getting stuck inside a donation bin. Police believe that he was trying to grab clothes from the bin on University Avenue. That's when his upper body got stuck inside. People who knew him tell us he needed those clothes to stay warm at night. A local business owner says this really could have been prevented if more efforts were made to put and taking care of the growing homeless population in City Heights.
It's so sad because I know that this isn't the first time. I've seen them at night going into the donation bin, and that bin is designed in such a way so that people can only make a deposit and not pull things out, and that's probably how the man got stuck.
Police are still investigating.
Well, the California State Senate is taking steps to crack down on sexual harassment. Senate President Kevin De Leon announced today that victims of sexual harassment can now meet confidentially at Sacramento's Rape Crisis Counseling Center. This is after multiple reports of inappropriate behavior by lawmakers and hundreds of thousands of dollars in sexual harassment settlements.
First of all, I think taxpayers would be outraged at this. There's no reason that taxpayers should be on the hook for this kind of bad behavior.
The Senate is now hiring 2 law firms to investigate sexual harassment complaints independently.
After the recent fires in San Diego, the county is warning residents about the potential for flooding and mudslides. Today, the county gave out free sandbags and other erosion control materials in Bonsall. There were also experts on hand to help residents make plans to keep their property safe.
Scorched earth like this, the rain is going to fall. It acts like a sheet of plastic, and the rain just runs right off, so you have the risk of flooding. But eventually, the rain will take this earth down with it, and then that's when you get soil flows or mudslides.
Well, the center opened today. It will be open 7 days a week from 8 to 5, except Sundays when it will be open from 9 to 2. And for more information, just go to thecounty.newscenter.com.